Pete, Willard Mayor, Associated Press. You know the sense of urgency. The team comes in and plays the way it does, and then Vegas comes back. If anybody knows what the crowd in this building can do, what did you say between the second and third period?
Yeah, I mean, this is, this is a momentum building. It always has been. I remember coming in here with San Jose, and we were always talking that, one goal can turn into 2 or 3 really quickly once the crowd gets into it. And, the Golden Knights have always been a team that fed off the momentum and the crowd. So, we tried to manage that tonight. We didn't do a great job. 1 turned into 2 there pretty quickly and flipped the game. But I thought we reset, and I liked our third period. I liked our overtime. I thought we were able to get it back again, which is real important.
Pete, in the first period, you guys jumped out to a big lead in shots on goal, and Logan Thompson kept Vegas really in the game. What did you like about the first period, and is that really the essence of Dallas Stars hockey?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I love the first period. I think we did some really good things, executed at a high level, had great desperation to our game. I would guess Butch would say they didn't. So, I think when both teams are on, it's really hard for either team to look like that. It's probably the first time in the series that a team's kind of grabbed, that type of an advantage for that long a period. So, what I do like about our game is I think our game's building. Game 2 was better than Game 1. Game 3 was better than Game 2. So that's a great sign for me on our group.
Hey Pete, Wyatt's obviously made a lot of advancement this year. What's a game like this say about him at 20 years old?
Yeah, what a player, just he still can't get in the casino and play cards. He's not old enough. It's unbelievable, it really incredible play by one of the, going to be one of the great young players, the next generation of stars of this league. I thought he was just outstanding tonight, for a kid to be, under 21 years old and be on that ice with that level of player and look like he did all night tonight. Just an outstanding player.
Hey Pete, at the end, during the third period, they did what they had done the previous 2 games. They kind of clamped down on you guys, not allowing you to get too many shots on net. So what changed in the overtime for you guys to be able to get a lot more pressure on them?
Yeah. What I thought in the third, they pushed, they started to pinch, they activated their D a little bit more. We lost some of those wall battles that we had been winning all night. We talked about going into overtime. Listen, you can't replicate desperation, and there's no doubt, we had to be the more desperate team tonight. They're in a position they didn't have to be. So, but, you wanted to come in and make sure we did what we needed to do, which was win a game and plant some seeds of doubt, hopefully. And like I said, the best part about this for me is I think our game's building here. I think we're getting better as the series goes on.
Hi Pete. Just what makes this team so effective on the road? You guys were one of the best teams on the road, if not the best. Just what makes you guys so good on the road?
Yeah, I think we had the best road record in the league this year. We play simple, steady, hard game. We don't complicate it at home. I think a lot of teams that have good road records, there's a good foundation to their game. I think you have to if you're going to win on the road. I don't know why it doesn't always translate at home as much, but our group's really comfortable on the road, and excited about Game 4.
Hey Pete, Alan Snow with LV Sports. Nice to see you. I was wondering, with the team, with you guys up 2-0, Logan was making save after save. Could have easily been 4-0 or 5-0.
Yeah.
And then in a heartbeat, it's 2-2. I'm just wondering, your season's in the balance. I was just wondering what was going through your mind after not cashing in on all those chances, and then all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Well, that's the danger of their team. They're a quick strike offense. They can turn a game really quickly, especially in this building, like we talked about. So, I wasn't surprised You know, as the chances kept going and we kept missing or LT kept making saves, you know, I knew that that we were playing with fire, and sure enough, you know, they did get back in it. But I loved our response. You know, I thought we had good composure. We got it back on the rails, and like I said, we came and did what we were supposed to do, and you know, new series.
Hey Pete, you mentioned the desperation side of things, but it seemed like in the first period, it seemed like the breakouts were a lot cleaner, a lot more aggression on the forecheck. Did you guys see anything in between tonight and game 2 that kind of opened things up in that department?
Not really. I mean, there's no secrets in the two teams. You know, there was no magic, you know, thing we worked on or video we did. Like I said, I think you can't manufacture your back against the wall staring at 3-0, you know, the end of a series, and I think our group understood the situation tonight and played that way right from the start of the game. I'm sure we're going to see a response from Vegas next game, and like I said, we got to keep building our game.
Great, thanks Pete.
Okay,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.